Welcome to the Crypto Nest. So before I just made a video on hot 8 mining. Now I'm going to do one combined of 2-3 crypto miner stocks. So this is Mara. So Mara, if I zoom out a little bit, this is the hourly chart. We can count 5 wave up. I would say the first wave and the third wave, they're kind of one-to-one. So when that happens, the fifth wave has to be explosive one. As you can see, it was. And we kind of did the corrective movement maybe into one shot, in one movement. Or we can say maybe this was the A, this was the B, and we did this C. If that was the case, this was 1, 2, this is the 3. Maybe this was the 4, and we had the 5 here, and now we're starting back with a new count, a new wave. Now, also, if I take all these 5 wave up, it's going to make a bigger wave, 1. Don't see it. There you go. Wave 1. I'm going to put maybe yellow. Bigger. There you go. So this 5 wave in blue will complete the wave 1 in yellow, and this could be again very possible already the second wave in yellow completed. Could also be that this is just the A, we're doing the B, and we're going to make a deeper corrective movement to the C. Now, I'm not even sure I did one video on Mara. I think I did one on Riot and I think Hive and DMGI, but let's see. All right, so you can see that I'm able to put this uptrend line. So lately we did broke it. We managed to go into the zone for a pullback. And now yesterday we had that skyrocketing movement like what Bitcoin did. Now, if I zoom in a little bit more, I can maybe do a trend line. Let me see if I can. So I'm going to try to take the top and this level here and just extend. And I'm going to stretch here to see if I'm kind of accurate. So pretty much good. And now I'm going to zoom in. And as you can see, I wasn't that accurate. Okay, so if I do this, you can see that we're touching several points. And guess what? Yesterday we bent on touch that trend line, and now we are reacting to the price. So it's normal, right? And we did skyrocket pretty a lot. Now there are too many let me see here. All right, let me take that. Okay, so now what can I do? It's still keep this retracement level for the bigger wave, but now I'm going to focus on micro counting like I did with hot 8 mining. And then now I'm going to determine the pullback. So the beginning, or I'm going to take the lowest point, and we take the peak here of yesterday. And if I zoom in, you can see that we have a lot of room to go. And yeah, maybe this could be a very nice accumulation level. Now I'm going to even add the 0.382. Because once again, you never know if Bitcoin decide to not go that low as a corrective movement. Well, maybe we can miss the boat. So I'm going to put again our famous triangle. So I would say that if you didn't get any Mara, where would it make sense to start to invest? Well, when we start to the 0.382 would be the beginning of where you could possibly think about it. definitely when we get the 0.5, that's a very nice level. Ideally, the 0.618. Also, you can see that we have a lot of candles here that were acting as a resistance that now can act as a support. And for sure, we have a lot of support again to the 0.786. Can we have something else as a reference? Well, once again, guess what? We do have that long-term uptrend line. So that's good. It's going to be depending on where it's going to arrive at these levels, but could be between the 0.5 and the 0.3. So that's another interesting point that can be considered as an entry point. For sure, it can wick down, no problem, and then recover. So yeah, I would say it's a very exciting moment for the moment. You can see the RSI on the hourly. Well, it was oversold for sure, because price it just skyrocketed like in 3 hours. And now let's go and see on the daily. Sorry. So you can see that we were oversold. This was the optimal time to scale in, but it was, you don't know, right, yet. Now possibly we have this first wave 1, and yeah, so I'm still very, very excited. Like let me zoom in a little bit more. As you can see on yeah, okay, so I thought I was going to say like out in mining we're having our first green candle, but no, actually Mara didn't manage yet to do a green candle on the MACD, but we're almost there, right? Maybe tomorrow. So yeah, this is a very nice stock to consider. Now Riot, it's honestly the same thing as Mara. As you can see, I believe maybe this was the wave 1 already, and we're doing this wave 2 pullback. As you can see, we didn't even touch the 0.618. So now you can see same story on the daily chart. MACD still negative momentum, about to cross positive momentum, and doing its first green candle. Now if I zoom in into this chart, they pretty much behave, I would say, the same. Now I'm going to do the same thing I did for Mara. So you know what, I'm not even, yeah, okay, let me no, I'm going to be more conservative if you want, and I'm just going to take this level here. So you can see that if I do that, Riot already touched the 0.382. You can see RSI is in decline, and yeah, for sure MACD is in decline as well. So where would be, I mean, is it a nice entry point? Well, ideally we still want to wait into this triangle zone, right? So this is another entry point that we can do. I would say, where is it? Here. I would say very possible because of this level here. Yeah, somewhere between the 0.618 and the 0.5. This could be a easy target, I would say, that Riot could go. And now let me scale out again and see the bigger picture. Can we do a trend line like I did with Mara? So I start from the bottom, something like that. Is that accurate? Let me extend this like that. I think it's not that bad. Okay, so just to be sure, yeah, I'm touching this trend, so let's go and see. So this was our wave 1, and as you can see, yeah, we almost touched the trend, or more likely we touch it, because maybe there is some margin of error. And then yeah, so it did react indeed as a support, this long-term uptrend. So we need to keep noticing that we did a higher low here, we did another higher low here, and now we did a bigger pullback here, but still making a slightly higher low. So that's still good, right? And let me see here. So last time we were in oversold, or almost oversold. Price was $3.30, let's say, and now we were, yeah, about near $10, right? So $11. So that's another sign that this is encouraging. Once again, about to make our first green candle into the momentum. So what do you want more, right? All positive signs. The MGI, this is maybe a little bit weaker than the others. Actually, let me see here. We didn't. Anyway, Mara and Riot, as you can see, it kind of follow pretty much. And then we have the MGI. The MGI, it didn't went as crazy as the others yesterday, but still very decent. So let's see what was the gain yesterday. So from the beginning to the top, yeah, like 20%. Let's round it up to 20%. So it's pretty good, right? I think Mara and Riot, they were about 28 and 26% or something like that. Now, let me do the Fibonacci retracement first, since I'm already on the 1 hour chart. So as you can see, the MGI, it didn't reach yet the minimum requirement for the wave 2. I can maybe start to label once again, but it's not a deal done, right? So this possibly it's the wave 1, and wave 2 it's still to come. Let's see the other side, oversold, same thing. The only thing different, let's see here now on the daily. Now you can see that all the stocks really follow anyway. They're doing kind of the same thing, same sector, right? So now let me zoom out a little bit more. So like the others, we had a 1, 2, and now we had another one here. You remember here I was saying, I'm not sure if this is a wave 1 or a wave, a wave 3 or a wave 5. But yeah, so now I need to going to do some update. That was indeed the wave 5 here, completed a bigger wave 1, and this is the hopefully the wave 2. Up to now it looks good. We cannot have an ABC corrective movement. We did a little bit we went a little bit below what we were supposed to do ideally, but yeah, we managed up to now to reverse. Now let me do that famous uptrend line again. I think this one, you can see right away that this is going to be a little bit weaker chart, I would say. Let me see here. All right, so if I zoom in, I'm touching the trend, perfect. So unlike the other two that I show you, we did break below, and we had 2 full candles below the trend, but we always touch the trend, like, and now we are back on the top of this trend line. So that's good. Also, what we can notice once again, like if this is indeed the wave 1, micro counting once again, wave 2 at the between the 0.618 and the 786, we're going to have this uptrend line that maybe is going to help us also to keep that that level. Also, you can see that the MA200 here, it's about to reach the 0.786. So this is like 3 key support that we can add up to our price action. So that's encouraging as well. And then the last one, we are having Hive. So Hive, don't remember why I did this trend, but I'm going to change it for a bigger and longer trend. You can see that, let me see here, it's not as crystal clear as the other one, because if I take, you see that they don't really connect, so that's why I did that trend, I guess. Let me put it back. Okay, so if I do this trend, at least I have 2 points, or almost 2 points. Let me zoom in a little bit, because the middle wasn't touching. So it's not super strong, because I only have 2 points, but it's still better than nothing, I would say. So you can see that more likely it did help to act as a support. Also, we have the MA 200, that's near there. So now, once again, I really thought that maybe this was the 1, this is the 2, this was the 3rd, and this was the 4th. As you can see, it's a long time I didn't do an update. So now I need, because the price went below the 0.5, this is invalidating this option. So the only thing I can say now, this is another 1 too. So actually, let me label it here. So this is indeed another 1. And possibly this, we just made another 2. Now let's do some Fibonacci retracement. So yeah, no surprise, like the other crypto miners, we went below the 0.786 for a while. Now we're bouncing back. That's all good. Now, what did I want to do? Here, hide. Okay, so now if I go back to the daily, to the hourly chart, I want to see. So this is the end of the movement, and this is the new movement, right? So like for the others, I'm going to do a Fibonacci retracement, but this is going to tell us if the corrective movement it's indeed going into the direction we want, or if it's still bearish. And yeah, so starting from the 0.886, I once again draw this triangle. We can see that we did wick momentarily, and yeah, went below the 0.382. Now we're back on top. Unlike the others, honestly, this is the, I would say, almost strongest one, because it didn't do as much corrective movement as the others. As you can see, Hive not even minus 1%. Mara and Riot, they are 5 and 6, and DMGI 4. So up to now, but you know what? This is delayed, so yeah, we are having like maybe 20 minutes delay. So let me go and check quickly. So DMGI 34, you know, it's pretty much decent. All right, so I would say ideally we were going to make an A, a B, and a C. Hopefully go around the 0.618, around $5. That would be another entry point, I would say, if people are interested in these stocks. I do have some Hive, I do have some DMGI, and I do have some HUT. Honestly, I regret I didn't got any Mara and the Riot when they were like $8 or $10. Yeah, $10, I think. And yeah, they were $10. That would have been a very nice accumulation for those stocks as well. Anyway, this is pretty much all that I wanted to share with you guys. I think we did cover pretty much all the crypto miners that honestly I find they have a lot of potential for the next bull run. And yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it wasn't too long. And then have a good day. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Bye.